to elections, that is on the 3rd of December, about Hajj village, you know.
So now say I'm here, baby, Hajj village no one there. MPP are buying a ton assassin.
So can say me on the 3rd of December 2024, just before election, said the fully blown response, a man. I can say the vision of Dr. Kabamia said ye a permanent structure at the ama a Muslim for Senebeya on Benya baby, as answer ye biano, your Hajj into your permanent structure, bois, a chenta, budina is home. It is assassin a year. A Asasia airport company, dear my, but a baby ABC permanent, and you see what one can say there be on Benya baby. It will be between 2017 year 2024 year assassin. Until a sanka ye be see dino. They are eating young Cathedral Crambo Biente. Until you see we are near a year Kaya a hostel. No, like I said, Dr. Bamia has been vindicated. Until the vision of Dr. Bamia no pay. President Mahama say or call Akokate sort now or the Fofraba. Now, Usha a year the handing over nota. A room I Dr. Benabda Labanda Edema Alaji Collins Dauda say Yegusua yesi a contractor ejinaso we drawings and no sorry so be osha soria obe who said drawings and drawings in we are award contract the Mawun's Construction Limited Papa we gonjani ofri salaga oni Kalistus Mahama every the same place inti onona gusua oye jumano. This is the level of the structure and baby drew any. It is a President Mahama Kujinaho Eko Katisoda, a yadia ye gusua ye contractor no ewoso ye juma, and oka katefun sort. Now a be a later normally I can say mobile win or my aboakram before. Yes, set the record straight to say Dr. Baumia and envision a day. Ya saseno ya diama contractor no gusua o ye juma and also ye Mawun's Construction o ye gunjani o free President Mahama krum ena o ye say juma iti enya de foforo inti pictures no and the etwa gui baby a structure no akodru eni inti no credit yanka no prese yen ena e hyasie na omu toaso a eye esanse aban de e ntoaso with that.
It is that whilst I believe we should have a national cathedral, and I will not run away from that fact. And I feel very sad for every Christian or pastors who spoke against the National Cathedral. You will not see any Muslim cleric, and I say Muslim Penibi, and I say your friend is Imam Sinibi, to even speak against that. I have not even seen one, not even one. But we had a Ghana Catholic Bishops Conference, we had Christian Council, we had all these sorts of opinions speaking against the National Cathedral.
They speak against the National Cathedral and also Omokani who funding us.
Patrol, na family idea had in the Escabin idea.
And I'm a catcher, so I'm purely commercial.
And I'm telling you that is not true because a better kind of system. You so about which can be rated as about $60
so not what kind of system you DC?
Initially. The agreement was for us to use private sector, but even in the event that we are using state funds, I still support it. I supported it then. I supported it then. I supported it then. I support it today.
So Cathedral, yes,
but when they come the principle of it, so you see National Cathedral, the part, I say the part. Who is suffering? Now you speaking against National Cathedral. I am sad for you for doing that.
Came of the board of trustees are no more so. I
am saying that board of trustees are afraid they will crash as somehow withdraw this out of money now. Yes, you should be ashamed of yourself because you couldn't.
You should be ashamed of yourself when they are calling for the right thing.
I am saying that. You see, what are the right things? What are the right things?
Starting the chapel, revenue for the number. We're telling the folks about
what are the right things? What are the right things?
Bishop that knows that they should be ashamed of themselves.
As a true Christian, as a true Christian, I will never speak against the National Cathedral, irrespective of. So that will be in the whole to speak against the National Cathedral. Yes, because no, yes, sir. Islam cleric being with this speaking against this Hajj village. None of them will not even the same.
Those that resign.
Today, why are they quiet? We are quiet today. We are using state resources to build a Hajj village. Why are they quiet? I want to hear them speak. I want to see Christian councils.
These ones believed in the idea of the cathedral.
Yes.
And they came on board.
Yes. With the state resources.
They are not seeing
that's almost like
what they need to know. And they resign.
You know why they resign?
And they are ashamed.
They were told they were the private money. And I feel the who say, so
they're asking for
it. So I'm just saying that. Whether private money or state resources, why do you speak against a national cathedral? Today you are quiet about Hajj village. No, the principle be consistent. And so my point is that I will never speak against Hajj village. Neither will I ever speak against the national cathedral. A good Christian shouldn't have spoken against the national cathedral. We should have come together to make sure it's a project, because it was the NDC people, which most of them said they are Christopher, and the council. I want to say for a bicycle and the national cathedral. So today we are using a bicycle to do that.
Yeah, whatever goes around actually comes around. Yes, a quick one. Let's watch these two: a national cathedral and then Hajj village. Let's leave politics aside. Let's all reason along. If we all could remember when Nana Danko Akufo-Addo cut short for this project and even went ahead and they started doing this project, NDC stood against it. NDC, especially those who were Christians and big, they stood against it. That it is wrong for Akufo-Addo to use taxpayers' money to build a structure that is going to benefit only a section of Ghanaians, that is Christians. That is unfair. Now, Akufo-Addo went ahead, the finance minister went ahead, and they were doing the project. At the end of the day, let me tell you how the project was halted. The NDC threatened the finance minister that if they don't halt the National Cathedral project, they are not going to help them approve any budget again. And we all could remember how the nature of that parliament was. If the minority don't support you, it will be very difficult for you to do your business. So at the end of the day, the finance minister was blackmailed to halt the project. And they used the same project and campaign against MPP. And they came into power. Mahama went and cut a short for Hajj village project. I get a huge project. A huge project that is even more than the National Cathedral. Telling you, this one to cry, it's not all Muslims that are going to benefit it. It's not only Muslim, it's not all Muslim. It is only rich Muslims. The Muslims that are rich, the Muslims that have billions of Ghana cedis in their account, that wish to go to Mecca. These are the people that will benefit from it. Yet everybody is quiet. The media houses that lambasted Akufo-Addo for constructing the National Cathedral, you get it. The same media houses are praising John Mahama for using taxpayers' money to build Hajj village for rich Muslims. So that is.
Who is that? Who am I seeing? John Dramani Mahama. Hi. Malam John. He's doing what there? He's doing what? He's cutting saw. For what? Hajj village. No. This one, this saw that John Mahama is cutting is for ongoing project already. Hajj village. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia started this thing. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia no will see Hajj village on 2024 general elections. John Dramani Mahama, during your campaign, you were saying, sir, Oba, Nasa Nana Akufo-Addo, the project, any Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, my project, and that's a moon real. You will continue. Then why? Why is it that Hajj village, you know very well that Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia has started the thing. It's ongoing project. Then you are there, say, oh, cut it sword for new Hajj village project. For what? Papa, we person was saying, taxpayers' money, no, or person was saying no. Because I did echo so that. What's the man say? I call see for fraud. Na near Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia is see, and I don't want to ask so. And then I have a pay. And then I had John Dramani Mahama. Now, I don't know. I see Honorable Collins Dauda is also holding the shovel. I don't know whether he is representing National Imam to cut that, so I don't know what Honorable Collins Dauda, so also, what is he doing there? Also, what's so mono? Oh, yeah, they will represent who? Say, woman cut a saw. Then you could see, say, after the cut and saw, no. John Dramani Mahama ono nkasa ene sha ase bo ne nsam o se mon premier mayade why ade say ongoing project Hajj village oko Cathedral odi ka bo ne nsam na mo maka na bo mu nsam Ghana ye and Ghana ye ko yinima na ye ko yichi and you those omo nkasa John Dramani Mahama oba ye 2 months ni no John Dramani Mahama oba ye 2 months ni John Dramani Mahama ni fifi yemu no way. Yes. If you don't understand me, John Dramani Mahama or when fifi ya, and let me tell you something. 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. Na ye ne 4 years. So say 2025 ko kan hono. Ni fifi yemu no way. So John Dramani Mahama aka ne 3 years. Na was serving Ghana for 8 years.
Have you noticed how the media is still non-accommodating of MPP communicators, especially Metro TV? Most of them still continue to wear their suits of hypocrisy and campaign t-shirts even after winning the election for the NDC. All of a sudden, losing an election has become grounds for the minority, for the MPP not to have a voice, and all of a sudden, everything the NDC says has become truth. Can you imagine that this woman went to the extent of saying that yes, indeed, the NDC has borrowed 67 billion cedis in just 2 months in office, but in effect, they have only borrowed 7 billion because they used 60 billion to service a so-called penalties of 2024. Can you imagine?
So the 67 billion that we're told that the government actually borrowed, it borrowed that money to pay 60 billion of debts in 2024. So, in effect, this government has borrowed 7 billion.
We are going to start coming after these fools who intend to be in bed with the NDC to continue peddling falsehood and misinformation. How convenient of her to speak in such manner. Then I bet if she's honest enough, she'll also come out and subtract the billions that we also borrowed to settle the penalties that came out of the mismanagement of John Dramani Mahama's administration that we also inherited in 2017. People like this, they should better tighten their belt because we will not allow them to continue peddling misinformation to the Ghanaian people. Dear MPP and MPP communicators, it is high time you take out diplomacy and decency and start calling out these people. Start exposing them for wearing the suit of a moderator, wearing the suit of journalism on top of an NDC underwear. Losing an election is a normal thing everywhere in the world. And so if you are probably shocked for our loss or are being intimidated and pushed to one corner simply because you've lost an election and for which reason you cannot do the job, then please own up, because we are not as shocked and weak as you are, and we are forever ready to defend fair treatment. Some of us don't have the time to mourn any loss that is not human, and so journalists in this country must start acting like we are no more in a campaign period. Enough of all the NDC sponsored hate and moderations.
Na ye nuanu mandisi for so munti bi da ya to mutu bi na hwi oma no e bisa katachie kaseti ajo mama bai mu hwinim mo fire NDC for supporters mu hwinim sabebebe me gina XYZ chana me bura ku fado ne kanofori aten wi ade na me ye champion mu hwinim mo fire me ni monum pepe mi ama ban kwade na me de no na mo misuro mo wana si misuro ko mema bai kofi ekufado what say me mentor onu kwa ma fa nche no mushirim for the satam de na yamude for the records.
Whatever goes around actually comes around. Yes, I want us to look at something very quick. When you watch here Mahama fellowship with the clergy, and when you look here Mahama suspends rotation of National Independence Day celebration. Now, I want us to all look at something. Yes, cancel something and introduce something. Yes, if you are not following the account, hit on the plus sign and let's go. Here we don't insult. Now, when you look at this, Mahama has introduced something that we call national rotational prayers with the clergy. With this, when you could remember 3 days ago, at the Accra International Conference Center, he did the Greater Accra own that he went and prayed with clergies of Greater Accra. Are you getting it? As we are speaking today, he moved all his convoy to Ashanti region and prayed with the clergy. Now it is in that order. They have it. It is in that order. I'm sure by next week it will be Northern region. They are now rotating his prayers with convoy, taxpayers' money. You get it? But he said there's no money for the NDC government to embark on rotational Independence Day celebration. That he's cancelling it, and people thought he meant well for Ghana. Now, Akufo-Addo brought this because Akufo-Addo wanted every Ghanaian, every region to have a feel of how the national parade is being done. I could remember back at UDS, when we were in university, they held one in Tamale, and we went and have a feel of it. So Akufo-Addo brought this. So every year, if it is Eastern region, the next year they will do Greater Accra, the next year they will do Upper East region, and the next year they will do maybe Volta. They were rotating it that way. And Mahama said, oh, there's no money. And Ghanaians said, oh, Mahama meant well, not knowing he's rather doing rotational prayers. Rotational prayers with convoy, taxpayers' money. Just ask yourself, rotational prayers with taxpayers' money and rotational Independence Day celebration. Which one is better? Which one is better? They are all taxpayers' money. There's no way you go and meet this clergy and you won't pay money. Whatever goes around actually comes around. Yes, today I want us to watch this one, a very quick one. This is what Felix Kwachi told Ghanaians yesterday. After a section of Ghanaians started attacking the NDC for using state fund to sponsor their Hajj village project. Felix Kwachi came and said the project is not being funded by government, but rather Ghana Airport Company Limited. They are going to fund the project and not NDC government. Now, let's ask ourselves, Ghana Airport Company Limited is for government. Then you pick money from government institution and fund a project. Then you come back and tell us that it is not government that is funding it. Let's ask ourselves this question. So, assuming they finish this project, will Mahama add this project as part of his achievement? Or when they are campaigning in 2028, when they entered into the Zongos, will they tell the Zongo people that they have constructed Hajj village for them, or they will say a private entity? Will they say that? It's just because now that it has hit rock. At least if you want to give an excuse, you can even give a better excuse by telling Ghanaians that the project was even started before Mahama even came. That one, it makes sense. You get it? If you say that, what will happen to you? Let Ghanaians know that the project was even started before Mahama came. Whatever goes around actually comes around. Yes, I'm to show you a video of Agenda 11 project. In fact, fully completed and fully equipped with medical equipment. Yes, watch the video. Yes, that is Honorable Echo Vincent. In fact, he did a very wonderful job by visiting one of the Agenda 11 projects in Ashanti region. Yes, if we all could remember, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama told Ghanaians that the Agenda 11 project that Nana Akufo-Addo rushed and commissioned them, they were empty. The inside, there is not even bed. This is what the NDC told Ghanaians, that there is not even a single bed in all the hospitals that he commissioned. Watch this video. That's that's Honorable Vincent going around the videos department. Everything is there. It is only left with staff. John Mahama, they have cooked the food for you. Now employ people to go in and work. Then you even take credit that, oh, you have employed people at least. The UG Medical Center, it is Akufo-Addo who came and equipped that hospital. Akufo-Addo never complained. He equipped it and commissioned it. And today, NDC, you stand and say it is your project. Why can't you equally do same? Then you are going, you went and met that clergy, then you are telling lies. That not even a single bed. It is not operational. What is the meaning of operational? Once the hospital is completed, also employ the nurses, employ teachers. People are sitting in the house. You have NDC members that are nurses. Send them in there. You get it? So that is it. So that is the kind of propaganda the NDC are still in. You can realize that they are still in campaign mood. Any little platform, John Mahama.
Yeah, good evening, Ghana. For should be open with me. Can a quick one? My second game. There is no way I will even Mahama compare Kufaroda. A good for everything right. Oh, but I go for Mahama and go for a compare. Obi Abicha, Obi Ba Bemu, Obi Atita Funeral Allowance and Nursing Funeral Allowance, any one. just way wicked neighbor of fast had the answer by on our council or what beating or Obi wa ben na Ghana national ambulances a new 30 Obi by or the more than 300 ambulances and about also only a wicked and only a 2 Obi by ben na Ghana astroturfs are selling crab the sugar so crab 10 just way wicked nebuyer or Ghana for over 120 astroturfs also only a wicked Obi ba ben na Ghana Caribbean organ no oko SS free a Caribbean organ from 2013 to 2017 no oko SS free organ but the most way wicked nebuy over 3.5 million Ghanaians eko SS free so bi anko school kusinare also only a wicked na Ghana for say politics need say yeah but that man answer say comparison baby. We all know that Sabia Kufa name no right. You know, every you mistake near the other. But from Mahama compare Kufa, yes, I said now we are to our Unyansa to watch it. Yes. Yes, I have to call better to be a we only the Yana we have a saying, no Nasababe. Only Yana we are saying the renting and only also only wicked. Tita Trina allowance, Mahama Chair, Kufa buy, don't cover buy any wicked. Hey, Chroma politics into money and some power. Ambulance and all Ghana, national ambulance, no 30. Obi blow my 307 or say 307. Also only a wicked. A chain now one for the Amaramono. Also, the financial crabos were a ball Ghana, no 30. Obi my 120 ambulances, 127 ambulances. Also only a wicked.
As of for I'm going to buy my Mama. Mo, when Yankupon be Triamunina, Casa of Pumping for Namogana. Onyankopon wata so wo betue mu nyina ka idonya me mo ye tigana ha akufo adoka so ba bisi national cathedral no mu nyina mu sori ti ai baba omi an sori ye no kosi nkamofo da bi won kran wo ba bi am ko gigi ska wo ba bi be si nkamofo dan obia kana no tum ba mo ene Mahama na amko bompa ye ma no o se wo si edan o de aso akobɔ fom esi amankamofo no mo kɔ maka o ma kotenemu ansa no mako won se mu ye nya atwomfo nyankopon betua asofofo mpanyifo na mo bompa ye ni nyina onyankopon ataso tumi nyina wura yesero san kofo no nkobɔ san pa ni twa mo ka e ma ye yesrewa onyankopon yes because akufo ado adwen se waye bibia manama di president ti o si asori dan de hye wani monyam sa asofofo we ya so mo ntia se nkwala anya adwuma nye na Mahama Hajj village na wokwa kosi no enkwala no mo wadwuma ye onyankopon betua mo ka journalist am wokro mo ha nsem trofo mo wokro mo onyankopon betua mo nyina ka mo nyina onyankopon betua mo ka mo kasa ya onwa kristofo nya atwom se obi kura area na site no kura mo no se yebesi asori dan kura ho a kristofo na mo no mo sori tia ba obi yankamuni no oba ebesiri dan no osi masalachi ya na makama no atum se mu di Jesus Christ edi agoro ono wo so ono no kura nkwa obi ankwa jani ncheche so nam no so mo di mo asofofo mu di kristofo dia empire na mo boy na double road na akufo ado start say oye wo ai Kumasi Accra road no Mahama empire no ntimi kwa yesa akwan no eye sika ene de be ye ntimi kan chere say Ghana sika no mo de be ma no onfa kwa yesa double road no e wa Accra wati asem na ye kana asofo mpanyimfo no on say Burkina president ne bae no or the $12 million or the $12 million atimi aba ba factory dia ene onu so betimi aye wati
asem kesi besi a Francis so video we mama o mampanyina sonte se frema shows me say appointment no de ama Jocelyn Dumas no on revoke na all 24 hours to do so yesi do yam do potomani fie no nchi se odi bom na esisen ena nipa emfa ye kra ni nipadua intwaso for 8 years yenyina munkasa ema uma power na obema position na odi position akwa koma Jocelyn Dumas senti so ye kokko or hips into dien who is she ebra ye kasa fix the country no or no chura catch say ye fix yourself na say the fix the country e de waba power na oma tumia abra ye wo enipa wo mo di omo life omo time omo energy ama wetima ba power. Jocelyn Dumas was nowhere to be found. As a matter of fact, me menya politics, menya me hu fin. What the man is so libertarian in Tiana. As he said, the tribalism and ebeye duma. 24 hours, Mr. President, revoke this appointment. No. 24 hours or mampanyini revoke it. She doesn't deserve it. Your appointment be what the man would deserve. Na sababa wa winkwa de yempene. Yempene mane meye diaspora deputy diaspora affairs for who? Who is she? Aba. You know what they say na me. Adai. Enipa ni wa omenya sa position na ana edi nyi nipa ene mo fama me se bo mama bia me bo mudua. Because 8 years my brother papa. Say senti ene dey position we ebe ma Joycelyn. Why nenye ni humfucho na o met na ho no enjoy.
Good morning, Ghana from Chieftaincy. Open the chrono to